I thought we'd talk a little bit today about spring quarantine and isolation housing. We've learned a lot about not only the instructions that we send to students, the care and communication we provide to them on a daily basis, but also about what they can anticipate upon arrival, how easy it is to get into their rooms, and the amenities that are provided while they're here. For spring, we've actually increased the number of spaces that we have. So we have 285 spaces available in 3 different communities. Once students receive their results from Student Health Service, our on-campus residents will have an opportunity to have some options. They can either reside at their off-campus permanent address to quarantine and isolate, or they can take advantage of one of the quarantine and isolation rooms provided by the university. That information that is sent to students by email also gives them an opportunity to sign up for a meal service provided by NC State Dining. They will provide 3 meals a day, so students can anticipate that they will be well taken care of. Once students arrive, they will provide actually a very contactless experience. We have what we call realtor boxes on the doors that have the key in them for students to be able to access the space. When they enter the space, they'll have already provided linens, towels, a snack, some cleaning supplies, things that they would need from a basic perspective, just like you would receive at a hotel. So we have community care partners that will be reaching out to find out how they're doing, what they might have missed in their packing, and we can bring those items to them.
Let's say you live off campus and you need to quarantine, so you've been exposed to someone, or even if you're positive. So the key is you need to be in a space that's your own bedroom, ideally have your own bathroom, and not be around other people. You need to make sure you're wearing a mask. So if you have been exposed to somebody, you would go into quarantine. And that's for a 14-day period of time. That may mean that you never get sick, you never test positive, you're not symptomatic, but you've been exposed to somebody who is. We still need you to be quarantined so that you're not potentially exposing other people. If you test positive, then you go into isolation. That is typically a 10-day period of time. If a student is in quarantine and they develop symptoms, we definitely need to know that right away. And for students that are staying in on-campus isolation and quarantine spaces, they're going to be contacted every day. So we want to make sure we know, how are you feeling, what's going on, has something changed? And definitely if somebody in quarantine becomes symptomatic, we're going to test them right away. Otherwise, the testing for someone in quarantine would be somewhere between days 7 and 10, because we want to test all students in quarantine prior to them leaving.